Okay, now we're at the blue belt level of techniques. And the two kicks that we're going to work on today are your cut kick and then your jump turning inner crescent kick. Cut kick is essentially kind of an intercepting kick or a good entree technique, meaning you can use it to enter into the danger zone or get in the pocket, get close and close the distance on your opponent in a very safe manner. And then from there you would follow up depending on what the situation is. So a few different ways to throw your cut kick. Front leg cut kick, which is pretty much the most popular, and you side kick at the end. Then you have your back leg cut kick. Basically the same movement, it just depends if I want to use my front leg or my back leg. Again, depending on what my opponent is doing. So a couple of good tips here for you guys to get your cut kick very smooth for you. One, you want to make sure that you're hopping small hops. You're not trying to cover a foot each time on the jump. Stay low to the ground, so you're really gliding across. And the most important part is pivot your base leg so that your heel is pointing towards the target, or at least the area you want to travel in. One of the problems I see the most with people is they keep their body sideways, foot totally sideways, and then it's going to make it awkward and hard to kick and get your body to get some good velocity momentum for your, to close the distance for your cut kick. So again, here. Up. That would be a cutting side kick. Up. That would be a cutting roundhouse kick to the head. And then you can switch off of your cut kick. Up. Like a cut double kick. And then you can also throw up, back kicks with that kick. So again, each one of them has their own unique aspect to it. Just depends on what you're trying to do, what the opponent's doing, and when you need to use each tool. So practicing that and practicing the cut motion is really, really important. So now for our next technique. And the second technique for blue belt level is your jump turning inner crescent kick. So I'll show a crescent kick first, and then I'll show the actual jump turning inner crescent kick, and then we'll kind of break that one down here. This would be your crescent kick, and I got the camera facing right behind me, so you can watch my leg and the motion and the trajectory that my leg flows through. So inner crescent kick, straight in and around, very, very straight leg, toes are up, up, up. Now I'm actually doing that a little wide just to make sure you can see the movement of my leg. A jump turning inner crescent kick would be more like this. You take the first portion would be the movement of a Nautaban or a turning roundhouse kick, spin, hold this leg up. Now I'm going to jump and switch my legs in the air like we did our Nautaban, but instead of a roundhouse kick, I'm going to keep my legs straight and bring it around in as a crescent kick. And again, these are head level kicks. Picking it up a little bit. Again, one more time. Very good, useful technique to use from a close range or even a little bit if you're trying to close a little bit of gap in distance. And it's got that spin move in here that kind of creates a little bit of an illusion. Person's not really sure what you're going to do based on your spin. If you're spinning nice and tight and keep all your spins very similar, they don't know if a back kick is coming, if a Nautaban is going to come, or you jump and switch, do your jump turning inner crescent kick. So here we go again. Oh, put that to the side a little bit. I'll go off to the side. Oh. Oh. And then if you want to get fancy with it, jump turning inner crescent kick.